Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Stella in Singapore. So today is unlike the other previous videos. Today's video is about which languages can I speak. So for overview, right, I can speak 4 languages. I guess is Burmese, my native language, English, Chinese. For the Chinese, I can speak 2 kinds of Chinese, simplified Chinese and Fujian Chinese. So let's get started with the Burmese. အားလုံးပဲမင်္ဂလာပါညီမနာမည်ကတော့နေ့ခိုင်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ညီမကတော့အခုလက်ရှိ Republic Polytechnic မှာ Biomedical Science ကိုတက်ရောက်နေရဖြစ်ပါတယ်ညီမကသူငယ်တန်းကနေ10တန်းအထိကိုလည်းမြန်မာကျောင်းမှာတက်ခဲ့တယ်စေတက္ကသိုလ်တင်ရန်ကုန်မှာလည်း second year ပြီးရဲ့အထိတက်ရောက်ခဲ့ရဖြစ်ပါတယ်အဲ့တော့ညီမက19နှစ်လုံးဒီမြန်မာစကားနဲ့ပဲထိတွေ့လာမို့လို့ညီမအခုပြောမယ့်ဘာသာစကား၄မျိုးလုံးထဲမှာတော့မြန်မာစကားကအကျွမ်းဆုံးထဲပါလိမ့်မယ်The second language that I can speak is English. So let me get started by introducing myself in English. My name is Stella, and in my school, I am known as Reddy because I use my middle Burmese name. So when I did start learning English, actually I started learning English at the same age as Burmese, but my English wasn't very good or wasn't very fluent. I started falling in love with this language just last year 2021 because I sat for the IELTS exam, which is one of the requirements for my polytechnic. So I attended the class and I met a very good teacher. He aroused my interest in English, and after the class I kept having the self-learning. So because of that, my English is improved. In addition, because I am attending the Republic Polytechnic and I have to communicate with teachers and classmates in English, so it is a compulsory thing for me to learn. And apart from that, we have the presentations, so I want to convey my knowledge in a more effective way. So I started to try to improve my English as much as I can, and now I'm also still learning my English. So I hope that maybe next year I will get to the higher proficiency level and I can communicate as much as the native speakers, or I can understand what the native speakers are talking. So for now, right, I watch the television and learn English, and I hope that it would be very useful and I can see the results as fast as I can.第3种语言我可以说的就是汉语那我自我介绍一下吧，我是钱静静，我是从缅甸来到新加坡学习的。那为什么选新加坡呢？因为我很小的时候，就是7岁左右的时候，我的父母来到了新加坡工作，所以在这里有我的父母，对我来说就是很方便的国家。这个就是原因我选新加坡学习的。那我从几岁就开始学中文呢？我从5岁就开始学中文了，可是我很少接触中文，因为就是1个礼拜2天而已补习班的。星期六、星期日我去补习班学习中文，然后没有接触了，就是1个礼拜2个小时的接触，怎么可能会很高的水平？可是这是我自己认为我的水平就是没有那么高，可是就是遇到的人，就是跟我说过中文话的人都说我的水平不错，所以你们可以评论我一下吧。可是我来到了新加坡已经1年半了吧，就是在学校我要跟老师们、同学们说英语，所以我一直在提高我的英语水平，在忽略了我的中文汉语水平，所以我的汉语水平就是不如以前了。我希望我可以抽出时间可以学汉语吧，加油！Before I speak the 4th language, I have to admit that I'm not very confident in that language because it is my very first time speaking in that language, and probably I can speak 1 or 2 sentences for that language. and I hope that you guys can enjoy the last part of the video. So let's speak in Fujian. 大家好，我是陈建建，我是伫咧新加坡读册。我会晓讲福建话淡薄薄啊，这是我头一摆讲福建话。我细汉的时阵看过福建电视，因为我跟阿公阿妈在做伙，我比较会晓听，不晓讲。感谢，拜拜。As you can see that for the 4 languages, I am more fluent in Burmese because it is my native language. And second would be the English because I have been practicing on this language for like 1 or 2 years, and I have to communicate in English with my friends and teachers almost every day. And I also watched Netflix English movies in order to improve my English. So my English level is up, maybe around upper intermediate or advanced level. And the third language that I can confidently speak is Chinese, the simplified Chinese. And before I came to Singapore, my Chinese is better than my English because I really love Chinese. And I think most of you will say that Chinese is the most difficult language in this world because it has so many, how to say that, so many style of handwriting, and it's very hard to memorize. But for me, right, it is one of the very interesting part of the Chinese, and I hope that I can set aside some of my time to learn my Chinese back, and I will start learning from maybe HSK 5 back, and hope after 1 year my Chinese will get to the advanced level. As well as my English, I hope that I can communicate with the native speakers. And the 4th language is my weakest part because as I mentioned earlier, it's my very first time speaking in this language, and I'm very much not confident in that. And I think that I have to watch back that movie and have to improve my language. Okay, so let me end this video here, and bye bye, see you again.